Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome General Manager, IBM Watson, David Kenny.
Hey. Wow, good morning. I've only been at IBM for 3 weeks, so this is my first appearance with a badge at these conferences, so it's a privilege to be here. Yes, I did read the dress code, but it said that I could dress like my customers, and for the most part, the customers of Watson are your developers. And in fact, because I'm new here, I thought I'd take a second just to remind you that I come to you after a career at Akamai and then at the Weather Company. Both of those were about bringing hundreds of millions of terabytes of data in every day, and then making that available for developers to develop great applications. So the first one I want to talk about is Tone Analyzer. Tone Analyzer is the best way to understand the tone underneath what you're saying to help you communicate better, and also to better understand the tone of somebody communicating to you. As always, we develop our APIs for use by developers, and in some cases, even though this is still in beta, we have developers who work with us. So what I want to do now is bring out a developer who's done a great job with Tone Analyzer, and that's the founder of Connectidy, Deneen Tallerane. She's been a great partner.
Hi.
Welcome.
Thank you.
And congrats on the launch of Connectidy.
Oh, thank you so much.
So tell everybody, how'd you come up with this idea? What's it do?
Okay, well, my co-founder and I started with a simple question, which was, what if we can improve the online dating experience using Watson and artificial intelligence? We saw an opportunity to use these technologies to solve two problems. First of all, when there's matching happening, instead of answering a bunch of questions, which may or may not be accurate, we're using Watson's personality insights, which is looking into your own personal data to get to the core of who you really are and what's important to you. And then once you're matched, we're using Watson to help you communicate better with your matches. You know, first impressions in an online dating arena do not happen in person, they happen in writing. So here's what I mean. How often have you asked someone, a colleague or a friend, to look over your shoulder and read something before you send it out to say, does this sound okay? You know that 67% of the time when people send out text messages or emails, they are completely misunderstanding what's being said. Yet 90% of the time, they believe that they've understood it correctly. So in the world of online dating, this is a big issue. Once you start communicating, there's really no way to see if your messages are coming across the way you intended because you never met the other person. You have no frame of reference. You haven't seen their face. And so it's challenging to predict how they're going to respond to your message. So Connectidy is solving a problem that is really hard to solve using the Watson Tone Analyzer API. We call it spell check for your emotions. Let's have a look. Tone Analyzer plays a critical and disruptive role in steering people away from saying the wrong thing as they are writing it. So while you're looking at this, it goes to 3 different levels: your social tone, your emotional tone, and your writing tone. Using these insights, we provide guidance to users so that they can refine their messages and ensure that they're really conveying their true intentions. Another great thing that we're doing is providing people with tips, and these tips are happening at the sentence level so that the user can understand how to communicate effectively. This tip here is alluding to how men and women, as we all know, communicate very differently. They use pronouns a little bit differently, and also reminding people that sometimes writing is just impersonal. What's even better with this technology, though, is that it works both ways. So before we were seeing Paul analyzing his tone to Hannah, here what we're doing is we're seeing him look up what Hannah's having to say so that he can actually get the true meaning of what she's trying to convey. And this is a first in the industry. So as you can see, there's much needed in the area of online dating, but as we expand this technology, we'll be going to many other verticals, such as creating work teams, helping people choose colleges, and for us, the opportunities are endless using the IBM Watson APIs.
Awesome.
Thanks for having me, David.
Glad to have you.
Yeah,
Thanks for your
appreciate
partnership.
it.
Take care.
Thanks.
Take care.
All over the world, people are looking for love. Out of the 124 million single people in the United States, 33% are looking for true love, to find that special one. Take Caleb. He's 38 years old, optimistic, smart, open, and realistic. He's tired of introductions in the bar scene and has had one bad date too many. He's ready to settle down, and he's willing to try online dating. Caleb decides to try a well-known dating site. He fills out a profile and gets up and running with matches in minutes. He answers a few random questions, and he's given profiles of potential matches within 15 minutes. But as he finds out, his matches don't seem to, well, match. Dismayed, Caleb tries another dating site. He takes the time to fill out 436 questions that promises to provide a compatible match. Caleb spends 2 hours, and in the end, he's only given a few matches because of their choice paradox. After a few phone calls and a few dates, he again does not feel a match. Caleb's a real person. He's honest about who he is, and he finds that many of his matches don't seem to be. Why? Because existing dating sites use subjective information. Users are free to create a persona. Enter Connectidy, the first ever cognitive dating platform powered by IBM Watson. Connectidy delivers a true personality assessment. Connectidy takes written words, whether from answering the open-ended questions provided on the site or accessing social accounts such as Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, or Twitter, and the text is ingested through Connectidy. What comes back is an objective personality assessment focused on true personality. No kidding. And rest assured, Connectidy offers a super secure site for verifying users and protecting your data. Caleb gets to see his objective personality profile, and Connectidy starts matching in ways like never before. Caleb begins to receive matches based on who they really are. Over time, Connectidy learns more about each member by continually processing all the correspondence on the site. The emails, the chats, feedback from dates, and feedback from phone calls. And once the written correspondence starts, Connectidy has a tone checker that will ensure the way members are corresponding to their matches is a true reflection of the tone they really want to convey. The more they write, the more Connectidy learns. And the more Connectidy learns, the more refined it gets. Connectidy provides a mirror into emotional intelligence, unlike any dating site on the market, helping users understand who they are, how they are seen, and who they will be best matched with. No guessing, no scamming, no faking or gaming the system. A real system for real people looking for real love. Connectidy. Love smarter.